Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
Now here's Paul. Shakes him, and he lays it up and in.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Just Paul getting it done.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they want about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Ball from long range. Booker outside. Driving inside.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He'll be an impressive dunker.
And taken away by Paul. There's the triple. And Booker is good for three. Booker's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Phoenix calls timeout. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it? Great 25-game suspension for DeAndre.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here is Paul. Pass to Aiken. Bridges with it. Just 5 to shoot. Rozier with the steal. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Washington. Rebound by the Suns.
And he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Bridges. A rebound by Washington.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
Well, Kevin, you talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint. That means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Deflects the pass, and so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pocket six. Ball with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Hornets trail by 6. Here's Paul, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Ayton.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the Heat with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Let's go. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Carter. No good that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Going inside. Now Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Zeller. Ball with it. Bridges covering. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Carter looking around. "41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Baines, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing here by 8. Count it.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Carter outside. Pass to Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Here's Paul. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets trail by 5. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Graham. Back to Zeller. Over Johnson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. So it's Phoenix now. Here's Zeller. He frames the quick. Shot. And it's 6 points for Cody Zeller. Suns lead by 3. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Down low. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Ball surveying the floor. On the wing, Booker. Screen by Smith. To the paint. It's tipped. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And it's Washington missing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Suns lead by 3. Now here's Paul. He has 7. Past 8. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he can really punish some teams throughout the course of the regular season. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 3-point lead. Picks it up to Johnson. Hook loose. Stolen by Ball. Driving the lane.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Ball hits them both. Here is Paul. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Washington. And he overshot that one, missing. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Greg, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball outside. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making some changes. Stolen by Ball. And he lobs it up for the rim. And then Washington with the dunk. Washington's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. To the middle. The kick out to Rozier. Nice pass here by Charlotte. Richie for 3. Back to Ball. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That's the Baines. They get a hand on it.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Phoenix getting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
And the basket by Rozier.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. And he makes the first.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And Ball drills both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Up top, Bain. The ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the M1.
Phoenix shooting his 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's Paul. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Paul's got 6 in the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 2. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played.
I think you didn't change your clocks yet.
Now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Now, don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play this era.
I bet it does. Bacon's shot is off.
And I like what they've been doing down low in the post.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. The drive by Paul. It's deflected. They retain possession. For 3, Booker. And Bacon pulls it down. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Paul. 13 points in the game. Puts it up. Here's Booker. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I think Booker's motivated tonight here. He's starting to play very aggressively. We'll see him more in there on the offensive glass.
And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's tipped and stolen by Eaton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Charlotte trailing to the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And there are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Timeout called, the Suns. And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into them a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Suns making a change here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. McDaniels. No good from 11 feet. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Ayton. Another shot. He takes it up and brings it in. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodge the bullet there.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Here's Smith. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte in the lead. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Carter outside. Right around, 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. And he drives in. And here's Batum. Tries again. Baines with the block. 5 to shoot. And finally they hit one. Ball's got 13.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball over the post that time.
That one goes in.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Carter's got his second desk.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Ball penetrating. Stolen away. Nice shot to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Driving to the basket. Here's Booker. Out to Šarić. Carter on the way. For the lead. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Bridges.
Šarić working his way over.
Forward the shot.
What's
waiting for?
It's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Game almost over.
Here's ball. It's tipped. Here's Paul. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for this time.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness. And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Ayton. Charge outside. On the 3 off target. And it's the Hornets' ball. Here's Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. Gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off the balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Over in the corner, Rozier. 3-pointer. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Bridges covering. No good from Booker.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Rozier for 3.
You know, open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage play.
Ball can't get it to go. Pass to Washington. It's good from about 19 feet. Timeout call, the Suns.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Kicks it out to Booker. 4 on the clock. Pass to Zeller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Offensive rebound. Back to Bridges. Now Graham. And right through it goes. And the Hornets lead by 4. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Back to Shorich. Booker with no one around. Those 2 corners off the mark.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. He wants to help his team cut into this deficit. He should not be attempting those kind of shots. Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Ball outside. Booker left side. Booker draws it up. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's foul number 2 for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the 4th.
Attacking the paint, making an adjustment. Defense is right there, but that's a terrific effort to call.
Inside ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Ball for Green. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 4. Graham gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Really missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. You won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that he created. Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good move.
He takes it in. Zeller grabs the board.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. That's a critical time for them in this ballgame.
Really, you got to play the stakes free.
Walked away. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
No free throws good for Bridges.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And it's ball penetrating. And the rejection by Eaton. Pass to Graham. Bounce, Phoenix takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The try by Paul. Yes! And that is some sensational bucket to put them within one.
That is world class. Love seeing that. Huge possession, and he nets it.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Eaton. Right side, ball. Timeout call for Suns. They're behind by 1. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got enough time left to be a good look. It's got to be quick, but doesn't have to be a lead. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make or break situation.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Seriously?
And taking a technical there is the last thing we want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Ball.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
And the Hornets call time here. They're up by 2. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. From the inbound. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate.
Readjusting won't be easy. Start by smelling your best again with Axe. Axe, smell ready.
Top down the city, riding with me. Been through the storm in the gritty. Do it for the roundabout.
Siéntate. Aquí. Aquí, siéntate. When we come back, the saga continues in Patterson. Checking in on our other departments. Well, 3 hours of live rescue.
Okay, just got the ambulance that showed up. We've been backed up really busy around here tonight. Got a lot of ALS jobs around. But we got the ambulance here. This whole time, really couldn't really interpret it. She was speaking Spanish. I was trying to talk a little bit of broken Spanish with her, trying to find out where her casa is. We couldn't really get anything about where she lived. Right now, we're going to get her transported over to the hospital since she's intoxicated. Let her go get treated at the local ER.
Have you seen this missing child? 15-year-old Tavon Collins was last seen in Chicago, Illinois on June 2nd, 2020. He is 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighs 140 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 1-800-THE-LOST.
It's Follow Friday. Are you following Live Rescue on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook? Check out our pages for exclusive Live Rescue content at Live Rescue AE.
Let's take a little test together. Which looks better? This or this? This or this? Seems clear to me. Saving cash beats spending it unwisely every time. Which is why you'll love this offer from America's Best. Buy 2 pairs of glasses for just $69.95, and they'll throw in an eye exam for free. It's a savings of at least $50. That's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Book an exam online today at americasbest.com.
How do you top the original pan pizza from Pizza Hut? You go beyond. A new plant-based sausage so meaty you have the taste to believe it. I see you staring. The new Beyond Pan pizzas, here for a limited time. No one out Pizza Hut.
2020 was different. Who could forget? She captured a rainbow. We all adopted pets. It was the best year ever! Please forgive him, he was born in September. Find the goods and let it fly.
Alright, everyone, we made it.
My job is to help new homeowners who have turned into their parents.
I'm having a big lunch and then just a snack for dinner.
We're using a speakerphone in the store. Is that a good idea?
One of the ways I do that is to get them out of the home.
You're looking for a grunt brush. Did he ask for your help? No. We all see it. We all see it.
Yes, Blair.
Okay.
Blue Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
You don't know him?
My grandfather gave me this necklace after my grandmother passed away. It carries that spirit of loving people with all that you have. It's my superpower.
Celebrate your extraordinary love story. Save 25 to 50% and enjoy the lowest prices of the season. Sharon, love brilliantly.
When managing diabetes, you can't always stop for a finger stick. With the Freestyle Libre 14-day system, a continuous glucose monitor, you don't have to. With a painless 1-second scan, you can check your glucose with a smartphone, so you can stay in the moment. You can do it without finger sticks. Ask your doctor for a prescription today. And if you join the My Freestyle program, you can try the Freestyle Libre 14-day system for free. Learn more at myfreestyle.us.
At T-Mobile, we believe you should get more. That's why we merged with Sprint. Now, it's about to get even better. And as we work to integrate Sprint's network, our nationwide 5G keeps getting stronger, with the capacity and coverage to reach more people and places across the country. Who says you can't have it all? Now is the time for 5G. Now is the time to join T-Mobile.
Don't wait, because Black Friday starts now at Rent-A-Center. Save $12 a week on a Samsung 70-inch TV. Get an Ashley living room set for just $24.99 a week. Or a 16.1-inch HP laptop, only $24.99 a week at Rent-A-Center.
Wow, a new Buick for me?
To James, from James. That's just what I wanted.
Is this a new Buick?
A secret Santa myself?
Oh, sure, I have been very good this year.
Wow.
Wow.
This year, turn Black Friday into Buick Friday, all month long. Now, during Buick Friday, pay no interest for 84 months on most 2020 Buick SUV models.
You won't see her name in lights. You won't see her at mall photo ops. You might find her in the background of storybooks. But you'll never see the hard, noisy, or greasy work. So why does she do it? Because no one else can. Here's to those making the magic. Forge your merry way with Duluth. Adding to Uber reviewed the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and it was pure joy. Get the sandwich for just $3.99. And don't forget to order a delicious Cajun turkey. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
We're live in Alachua County, Florida. Just recently, Rescue Lieutenant Jennifer DeSanto racing to a report of a 3-vehicle collision of one of those vehicles, an 18-wheeler.
On the other side of the semi if we can. Be advised, this is going to be just east of the 62nd Wilson Road intersection. Yeah, let's just go right here. I'll just take up all this area right here. That's fine. Gotcha, Rescue 1. You can show us on scene. All vehicles upright. We have ASO and on scene. We have 3 vehicles that are involved in this MVA, one of them being this semi. We have 1 person bleeding from their face so far.
Airbag did go off. Both driver and passenger airbag went off.
Hi there.
Angel, nice to meet everybody.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, you sure can. What happened?
The person in front of me stopped very quickly.
Okay, and which vehicle were you in?
I was in this one right here, ma'am, the white one.
The white one, okay.
And I was able to stop.
Got my best friend.
I was able to stop, but then I seen the semi was behind me, and it was just.
He was coming fast.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Did you have your seatbelt on?
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay. I just stopped at the gas stand, and I was just about to get I was eating.
Okay. Where are you hurting at besides on your face right here?
My leg hurts a little bit, but I'm afraid I pass out when I see blood.
Okay.
So that's why I haven't looked at anything, so I don't even know what my face looks like.
He's got a little scratch on it, and it's a little swollen.
It's not that bad.
No, ma'am. No, it's not that bad at all. We could have set up vital signs on her, please. Stay with her. I'm going to go check on everybody else. What car were you in? Were you were back there? Okay. Please. Who's the driver for this? Are you the driver, sir?
That's my own.
Yeah. Okay. Where are you hurt or injured? Seatbelt was on?
Yes, ma'am. No, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
So far we have like 3 drivers. Everyone seems to be ambulatory and fine, except for this lady. She's got a little spot on her face where it looks like she probably hit the steering wheel.
And then we can get that.
Yeah, alternate. Do you have neck pain, no back pain, or anything like that?
Everything feels like everything is all like.
Okay. Let's just take a look here.
My lip is really hurting too.
Yeah. There's nothing on your lip. Your lip's not bleeding or anything.
It hurts real bad.
Okay. Do you want to go to the hospital and go get checked out?
What do you think?
Oh gosh, you probably need some stitches here. Okay.
I'm afraid to talk to me.
Well, that's okay. You can just leave that on. Just leave that on. Yeah, but if you need stitches, it won't get better without stitches. So we should just bring you to the hospital. They'll just check you.
About it?
Yeah, we're gonna be here a couple minutes. You don't necessarily have to go in an ambulance. You can go in a car if you have another vehicle, but you're gonna need stitches down here. So. Okay. Okay, that's all right. Okay. Yes, sir. She's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It was an accident. It sounds like. Yeah, it's okay.
That Jeep did it to me. The other red light up there, traffic went and stopped and he stayed there. And I almost hit him.
Yes, sir.
She was
Okay. All right. So what was your name?
Angel.
Angel. Okay. He's gonna pull the stretcher out. Okay. So can you stand over here with me?
Yeah.
Just stand right here. I'll pull the stretcher out, and we'll get you in the truck. And sometimes just being in the truck will make you feel a little better too. Okay.
You're so nice. I'm sorry, I'm such a baby.
No, you're fine. You're fine. That was scary. It happened fast, I'm sure. Especially the semi coming in your rear view. That's freaking scary. That is scary. Yes, ma'am. All right, Angel. Have you sit down, okay? We'll get you in
See
here.
that car, Angel had an angel on her shoulder. Keeping an eye on that. Let's go to Patterson. Director Jerry Speziale, Chief Brian McDermott, they've moved on. Now, responding to an unresponsive female.
Stand with me.
Car 1 call dispatch. Hello? Hey, what's going on? Yeah. We got a person down on East 18th and Allison.
You need gloves? There's gloves in that white truck in the back. You see the white truck there? Back seat. Good. Huh? I'm gonna follow your lead, Chief. How you doing there, sweetheart? You okay? Do you know your name?
Too much.
What's your name, sweetheart? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What's your name?
Sharon, hey, what'd you do tonight?
What did you do tonight?
Were you smoking? You shooting?
Yeah, what did you do tonight?
Did you do anything? Let me pull this down, okay, sweetheart? Just want to pull this down, okay?
She's all right. We'll just pick her up and get her out. She's fine.
Yeah.
You are dusted, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. You can smell that dust there.
Yeah.
All right, then. What's your name, honey? What's your name?
Yeah, she's out. She's feeling good.
So it looks like a serious situation there in Patterson. Keep an eye on that. When we come back, we'll have the latest. Checking in on our other departments as well. Another busy night here on Live Rescue.
This is the season we come together and make our own holiday magic. Because a gift for home brings joy to all. Find holiday decorations, gifts, and great deals at Lowe's.com.
Here's Candace, who works from home and then works from home. But she can handle pickup, even when her bladder makes a little drop off. Because Candace has poise. Poise under pressure and poise in her pants. It takes poise.
$5. Over 20 years, Little Caesars has offered you a large hot-ready pizza for just $5. Available everywhere this week.
Oh my God.
There's no rules! There's no rules!
Pizza. This is not just a cream. It's the first serum cream. Garnier creates new serum cream. The power of a serum, the moisture of a cream, and the protection of an SPF 30. 3 products in 1 bottle, 1 step. Choose vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, or niacinamide. Formulas that are clean and vegan. For glowing, healthier looking skin. In just 1 step. New Garnier Green Love Serum Cream by Garnier Natural.
For over 30 years, Lexus has been celebrating driveway moments. Here's to one more, the Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Lease the 2021 RX 350 for $419 a month for 36 months. We'll make your first month's payment.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
2020 was different. Who could forget? We all adopted pets.
Couldn't cut my hair, so I put hats on my head.
I ate so much bread.
Find the good and let it fly.
With the Fitbit Premium app and an EDA sensor on your wrist, you can manage stress before it manages you. Introducing a smarter way to transform your health.
No, the only reason I was
Real
like,
Estate Realizations by Realtor.com.
I was trying to catch up.
My boss recently asked me how working from home has been going.
Looking fun.
I smiled and said,
so
it's going great.
I wanted
If great means working in a dark coat closet every day so I can get just enough peace and quiet to fill out all my spreadsheets. They stopped asking me for feedback.
Now that you've spent so much time at home, maybe it's time to find a new one. Realtor.com, the home of home search.
Kettle One Botanical. Vodka distilled with real botanicals for a fresh taste. And the most delicious part? No sugar, artificial sweeteners, or flavors. Kettle One Botanical. Real botanicals, fresh taste.
12 missing females within a 100-mile radius from where they're staying.
We got ourselves a predicament.
Big Sky already has audiences buzzing.
Should have seen this coming.
Don't need the lecture, Denise.
With the shocking premiere twist everyone's talking about.
Race or impact.
Big Sky, all new on ABC.
Drew, heard you've been auditing your business expenses.
Yeah, it's my internet and phone bill. It just doesn't add up. I'm paying hundreds more per year than what I signed up for.
It's all the hidden fees.
No one ever told me that.
Classic. Spectrum Business doesn't have any of that nonsense. No hidden fees, no contracts.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds great, but I'm stuck in my contract. So.
No. Spectrum Business will buy you out.
Really?
Really.
Great. Man, I feel like it's April 16th.
Check this out. I got all my holiday shopping done, thanks to Harris Teeter.
How'd you do that?
Simple. I bought gift cards at Harris Teeter and used them to buy gifts for my friends and family at all their favorite stores.
Why gift cards?
Because I get 4 times the fuel points with every gift card I buy from Harris Teeter.
So if you purchased $1,000 in gift cards,
I get 4,000 fuel points. It's up to $140 in free fuel. They get the gifts they love, and I get free fuel.
wow, great idea.
Get details at harristeeter.com. A new series choosing first responders and everyday heroes captured on camera in the moments that made the difference. Rescue Camp, Wednesday, December 2nd at 10 on A&E. All new live rescue. Watch live Fridays at 9 on A&E.
We're live in Patterson, New Jersey, where Chief Brian McDermott, Director Jerry Speziali, handling an unresponsive female. Sounds like they're speculating PCP angel dust might have been involved.
You got it back. Okay, you got it?
So, I'm not getting paid this time?
All right, brother, how you making out? I got it. Thank you. Good. How you making out, all right? What's up there, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, we're over in the white car.
All bites of dust, so to speak. She's dusted. Angel dust. Yeah. So we're going to check around here and see if there's any paraphernalia out there so the kids get it. She's just full on high. That's it. She didn't feel no pain. She's in no distress. Looked like she was partying in her head. So, what are you going to do? Another one. Get the gloves in the
Guys, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian McDermott, name-dropping queen there. Appreciate that. Keep an eye on that situation. Let's go back to Alachua County. This is Rescue Lieutenant Jennifer DeSanto. This was that accident involving the semi and the woman who seemed afraid of doctors. They're now in the ambulance.
That's all right. We got you all hooked up. Let's I'm gonna just try and just dab your face, okay?
It really is starting to hurt
I know.
Like the cheek part, you know?
Yeah.
You think I broke my face?
You may have a little broken, maybe broken right there on your cheekbone. Do you want some pain medicine? We have pain medicine.
Oh, you got this?
Yes, he's barely even bleeding there on your nose. So, yeah, but your eye right there.
That's what hurts.
Probably gonna have a good story. We'll need to come up with something really good to say. Really good story. I don't know, but a semi almost crashing into the back of you is pretty darn scary. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm just gonna touch you from head to toe, and we're just gonna make sure we haven't found anything else that's hurting. Okay? You can just relax. Just try and relax. Okay? You tell me when I'm pressing if it's hurting anywhere. Okay? Down here.
Not too much right there.
Okay. Back here. What about your nose?
A little on my nose.
Okay. Okay, and then down your legs besides his knee. Right there. But no pain up here and here. Okay, no pain here and here. Okay, good. I think we're gonna something. Are those your favorite jeans?
It's okay.
It's okay? Do you care if I cut them? Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no problem. I got in an accident one time.
My expensive jeans.
Right? I got in an accident one time when I was a kid, and I was like so upset because I didn't want him to cut my jeans.
I got kids, I don't get expensive stuff.
Right, oh, I understand that.
Not all in.
Keep an eye on those jeans.
Sure does.
It is another big night here. We're just starting our 3 hours of action. Stick with us on Live Rescue.
Just so it stays clean, and then when we get to the hospital, they're gonna clean it out and stuff like that, and they'll get y'all stitched up. Can you bend it just a smidge? Yes. Thank you.
This gentleman has claimed he has Ebola. December 2nd, step back inside the courtroom for the return of Court Cam. Witness the moments that happen behind closed doors. Then, catch News 3's Rescue Cam. See first responders and everyday heroes captured on camera. Court Cam, Wednesday, December 2nd at 9. Followed by Rescue Cam at 10 on A&E.
Thanksgiving turkey is only served once a year because of how bland and dry it is. Arby's deep-fried turkey is only served once a year because of how flammable and complex the process is. It takes expertise, attention to when the outside crisps and the inside stays juicy. It takes a place like Arby's who is committed to meat, and a person like you who doesn't want to burn your house down for a sandwich. Arby's, we have the meat.
It's been a while since you showered.
Are you avoiding us? You can't avoid mold and mildew forever.
Rattle mold and mildew stains with CLR Clear and fight the clean fight.
My grandfather gave me this necklace after my grandmother passed away. It carries that spirit of loving people with all that you have. It's my superpower.
Celebrate your extraordinary love story. Save 25 to 50% and enjoy the lowest prices of the season. Cherry, love brilliantly.
For all of us who weren't born yesterday, there's Consumer Cellular, premium wireless with exceptional value. Enjoy talk, text, and data for only $20 a month. U.S.-based customer service that's been ranked #1 by J.D. Power 9 times in a row. And flexible plans that you can change anytime. Consumer Cellular is also an approved AARP provider, so members get exclusive discounts. Discover wireless that gives you everything you need for less. Switch to Consumer Cellular today. Call, go online, or find us at Target.
Overspending on a retinol cream? Just one jar of Olay Retinol 24 hydrates better than the $100 retinol cream. For smooth, bright skin or your money back. Olay, face anything. And try new Retinol 24 Max.
Gigi's mashed potatoes. And Steph's apple pie. Even if your loved ones can't make it for the holidays, their dishes can still bring you to the table. It's gonna be great. McCormick, by your side for over 130 holiday seasons.
SiriusXM is free right now, so you can enjoy your getaway soundtrack, the song that makes you move, the anticipation of fourth and goal, your front row seats to the show, and the laughs you can't hold in. Hear it all for free on SiriusXM, now through December 1st.
Hey! Yeah! I switched to Geico and got more! More savings on car insurance! They help with homeowners, too! Okay. Plus, motorcycle, boat, and RV insurance! Geico's got you covered! Like a blanket!
Houston, you seeing this?
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
Maytag dishwashers with dual power filtration can polish off this party pleaser. With that kind of power, you can skip the pre-rinsing. Mwah.
See for yourself at maytag.com/pizza.
Lowe's Season of Savings event has huge savings you don't want to miss on gifts for your workshop that bring joy to all. Shop gifts, decor, and more during the Season of Savings event right now at Lowe's.
I think it's gonna be a long, long time before I shop anywhere else online. Got so much cash back, you'll be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I shop on Rakuten. All the perfect gifts right from my phone. Rakuten, I'm a smarter shopper
This man is scraping the ice off his windshield when suddenly he hears a noise from high above and takes cover. Let's see that again. A 2-ton chunk of concrete comes loose and falls from the 10-story apartment building, barely missing the man, but doing major damage to his automobile. Now here are some images of the aftermath, including this shot of the lucky survivor as he celebrates his astonishing escape with a well-deserved beverage. He took that photo for insurance. An ice storm the night before had caused power outages and several serious accidents. They speculate the weight of the frozen ice may have compromised the high-rise, causing that accident. Very lucky guy right there. Let's go to Naples, where Ray the Trapper is with a gator.
One. Yep. Got a new home. Up at the gator farm. There you go. There you go.
So we've had a lot of people ask what Ray does with the gators he catches. Here he is releasing a gator at a gator farm. Gators over 4 feet. Go to this gator farm. Under 4 feet, you can release back into the wild.
Come on, baby. All right. There you go. This is your new home. Go ahead. Back up. Pretty sight, isn't it? Go ahead, baby. You're almost there. That's it. Go ahead. Back up. There the girl. There the girl. That's beautiful. Bye-bye. Wow. God, look at all those eyes.
Love it. Ray even picking up the tape. Love watching this man work. Now let's go to Alachua County in Florida, where just recently, Rescue Lieutenant Glenn Glasgow racing to a very serious accident involving a motorcycle and an SUV.
So we got a vehicle accident. It's a heavy trauma, bleeding from the head of the rider of the motorcycle. They've already issued a trauma alert on the patient. The person's still on the ground. There is roadblock. He is conscious. Stay right in the middle. Heart disease. Stay right there in the middle. Take it more. Take that more again. You got space on this side.
You could hear the frustration for Rescue Lieutenant Glenn Glasgow. Lights, sirens, people not pulling over. Frustrating situation right now. Let's go to Pompano Beach in Florida, where earlier, firefighter Fernando Vazela responding to a report of a woman who fell into an open drain. If you've been watching the news lately, I got to tell you, there is no telling what could be crawling around down there.
What's that? Yeah, just grab a trauma bag and... You're welcome. You're welcome.
Zone 1.
He's walking back to Taco Bell to meet my boyfriend. He came over to talk with a friend of mine who just moved to home here. So
Are you able to move your foot still?
Alright.
We're going to wrap it up and clean it up for you, okay?
No. Are you injured anywhere else?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, everything's deep.
Yeah.
It's fully down completely. I went all the way up to my shoulders. And these guys almost did. I managed to grab my head. Watch that drain. I was looking at one thing. Right in the bushes and the wall. That's where it comes from right there. So, next thing I know, I'm going. This leg's going right out. This leg is like, I'll take this side. And I just pull it out. And caught myself.
I'm gonna get you in the hospital, okay?
Yeah.
Let them know that you're here, that you're going to the hospital.
It's right there. So,
That's you? Okay, so I'm gonna talk to him, okay?
Do you take medications for anything? Any allergies? Okay. And you said that your ribs are hurting? Point where it hurt? Can you point? On both sides? Okay. Oh, you fell in the hole like that? Okay, I got you. No blood thinners. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah. Just a couple lacerations on her leg. Nothing serious. Going up to the hospital, get checked out.
We're seeing the dangers in Florida, giant gators and open drainage holes. Keep an eye on that. Let's go back to Alachua County where Rescue Lieutenant Glenn Glasgow is finally arriving on scene. This is the motorcycle versus SUV. There's the motorcycle there.
What's up, bro? One face.
okay. Turn around.
Christmas.
Okay.
Big time. Head injury, already caused trauma. You want to leave the back of the truck? I'm doing it right here. He's bleeding heavily.
You're going to cry?
I'm going to cry.
Let's do it in the back of the truck. Is he breathing at all?
He's breathing a little bit, barely. He needs to stay.
Okay, cry.
Charlie, you don't do it. Hold on. Where's your two man?
We got suction?
Right behind you.
Where's the two? Where's the two? Two.
Suction. Get suction down there. Yeah, fight it. Where's he coming down?
Yep. Hey, sir. Can we get that vehicle and that vehicle out the way? Can we get that vehicle and that vehicle out the way? I'm going to be loaded there, and I'm going to pump you. I appreciate it. We're going to load up in like 2 minutes. So, give him some medication to be able to get him to stop moving around. He had to get cranked, which is a slit in his throat to be able to secure his airway. So they're putting a tube down his throat, pretty much where the Adam's apple is.
Dan Flynn, we just heard Rescue Lieutenant Glenn Glasgow talk about Crike, that breathing seizure, something I'm sure you're familiar with.
It is, having been involved and performed these procedures before, what he's actually referencing is you make a small incision into someone's throat, basically, to insert a tube when traditional methods of securing someone's airway don't work. And this being a trauma patient, this patient likely has facial trauma that doesn't allow those traditional methods to be used. So this has to be done immediately. That's why they're doing it now on scene.
Serious situation. Let's listen to the latest.
He hasn't gotten anything yet, right?
Give me that bag over there.
How big was that? I'm just going to hold it on the way. Yeah, just hold it. Just hold it. Hey, ready? Five. First it in. Hold on.
Give me more space. Where the hell is it?
Slide out. No, not yet. Hold on. All right, let's go. I got it. Everybody ready?
1, 2, 3. Move down towards the end.
Down towards the end.
Hey, monitor on the side.
Is this yours?
No. I think it's a small. Yours for the next 20 minutes. We can take that much.
So what?
Hang on to that line. Well, we're going to eye them in the truck.
He was arguing with somebody.
Just hang on to it. We're moving. Watch it back. Slowly. I go to you.
So that is a big motorcycle. You can see the front was just caved in. Dan Flynn, serious situation. This is when first responders have to be at their best.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, when you have major trauma, extreme swelling in the face, the ways that we secure airways with a breathing tube just cannot work. You can't get to someone's throat. So you have to make an incision and do those procedures. Super talented. That's great work coming out of it.
You only got me because I was
with all that going on, they had the presence
I turned the ball over with
to get to law enforcement.
3 seconds
we need these vehicles moved, which is very real, so that we can pick this patient up and transport immediately. So a lot going on, but as Dan just said,
I ain't lie though.
Absolutely great coordination there. As we get updates, we'll certainly pass along right now. Want to show you a heart-pounding rescue that happened earlier this month involving a department a lot of you live PD fans will certainly remember. Pasco County, Florida. It was all captured on a deputy's body cam. It's just after 6 a.m. and a Pasco County deputy is responding to reports of a fire that is quickly spreading from house to house.
The neighbors talked about the fire now too. I was unsure if the neighbors are inside.
Get out!
Come on, sorry.
Most of the neighbors are still fast asleep, and it's up to this deputy to get them out of their homes before it's too late.
Gotta go. Have a seat right here. I'll try and get a blanket for you, all right?
It's now a 3-alarm fire with nearly 80 firefighters on the scene.
We didn't take a long
And
time right there.
gusts of wind are making this place especially challenging.
Yeah.
He knocks on a door, but no one is home.
I'm past the fire, trying to get some neighbors' houses. Yeah, I'm trying to get people out now.
He returns to the first house and spots the man's wife. Their house is on fire, but their dog is refusing to leave the driveway. The deputy grabs the pooch and returns it to the woman.
Anyone else inside that house?
There was somebody next door, but I don't know.
Who else inside the house? Who else inside the house?
Just my husband, and he can hardly walk. We have a dog, he's in the house.
Firefighters help rescue the woman's husband, while in the meantime, the deputy retrieves the dog. All that. The deputy does one last check of the remaining homes, and thankfully, no one is left inside.
Four houses that are 3 houses that are vacant. Same thing on this side. I got everybody out.
Excellent work getting those people out. 2 homes destroyed in the blaze. 1 homeowner airlifted to the hospital with serious burns. Could have been a lot worse. Let's go back out to our newest department in Pahrump. Captain Kevin Klickner, firefighter Javier Soto responding to a call.
So we're responding to a staging assignment for a possible gunshot wound in Ukraine. The goals come in stages to keep the disturbances going. So we're going to take quite a ways away.
You didn't say how it was.
They are racing
It was
to a
fresh.
shooting here in Pahrump. We're going to take a break. When we come back, the latest there, as well as an eye on our other departments.
Motherfuckers
Stick with
lazy
us.
at doing
This
their
is
job.
Live Rescue.
Yo.
Did y'all have to get stuff done early because of like next week?
Students of color typically
I don't
do
know.
not have access
Shit,
to
I
quality computer
don't
science
give a
and STEM
fuck.
education. I joined Amazon
I'm
because
off.
I wanted to change
Vacation.
education.
8
I am impatient.
Thursday and
Amazon
Friday.
gives me the resources to
Let
change
me get
the
there.
world at a pace that I want to change it.
No, because some people don't, everybody don't have that shit off.
And the teachers
I appreciate that shit.
I'm a fighter. I'm fighting for all students.
But
It's the K for
you didn't have to turn certain stuff in early.
25 to 50% off.
I don't know if I'm going to have to or not. Probably not, though.
We did. That's what I'm saying. We had to turn stuff in. That's what it kind of took me extra long.
Oh, yeah, I had to turn my time card in yesterday. No, Wednesday.
Well, we had to turn our stuff in today. Kind of like extra early because of
We get paid Wednesday.
Yeah, that's how it is with us.
Next
Well,
week.
we had to turn our stuff in today, and like we had to do extra stuff today.
No, it just depends. It just depends on what case we get. All my customers shit. Oh, that shit basically fixed. I'm just
Wireless support for the moments you can't afford to miss. This year happened.
the motherfuckers think I'm gonna take like 4 cases a day. Hell no, I'm taking 2. That's it. Fuck
So
that.
you get to choose.
I don't get to choose, but the way my damn queue time set up, it's like I gotta take 2 a day. Everybody else, so my queue time is 11 to 1 and 3 to 5. Everybody else should be like 11 to 2. It'd be like 4 hours. My shit split up.
I remember you was telling me that.
Yeah. So it's like I gotta take 2 every day. Everybody else get away with taking 1.
Oh,
My dermatologist
I
was
thought it
raving
was
about
the-
pure retinol. It's amazing.
New for
I thought it was the other way around.
Retinol night serum with pure
Like,
retinol.
you would
International
take-
patent pending. Our most potent retinol.
I gotta take 2.
So effective.
So if the first one I take at 11 o'clock, if I damn
deep ones.
kind of work with the customer and you know, we got to a point where it's either fixed or they got to do something on their side. It ain't shit I got to do, so when I come back in at 3 o'clock, I got to take another.
So how do you like?
But still, I still have other cases. It just depends on, you know what I'm saying, what my other cases, my backlog. If the customers want to meet, you know what I'm saying? It's a balancing act with me, but everybody else shit is like 4 hours straight. My queue time is still up 2 and 2. Everybody else should be 4 hours straight.
But do you like it like that?
Yeah. No, I mean,
Because you get a good break in time, right?
I don't. Sometimes it depends on what my 11 o'clock case I get. If it's a case I got to get and I'm on, they want to be, it's a severity A, That means you got to be on the case with them working it. Sometimes I don't get no lunch.
I don't know. Something good?
Oh, super helpful. Oh,
Huh?
I got it.
So it just depends on what case I get at 11 o'clock. If I get the case, like I got the case today, I already knew it was the damn internet provider. But when I got it at 11:30, somebody from their side jumped in the car, was like, we can tell it's an issue on the outside. It ain't Microsoft. I already knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I had got another case automatically sent to me. I'm like, man, I'm not about to work all this, man. Y'all crazy, bro. I'm not about to do this shit, dog. I don't give a fuck. Man,
So you can accept, or you can kind of like decline.
Yeah, I can. If I'm working on a case that's a severity A, I can't work on another case because I'm actively on this case on the call. I can't work the other case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And your boss man or lady or whomever can't get really upset because the situation is a severe case.
Yeah.
But you can play that to your extent.
Yeah. I did today. Because as soon as I got the other case, I already knew it was on the internet beside. You know what I'm saying? Because they talking about they can access it this way without no problem. But when they access it this way, they get intermittent, so intermittent connectivity is like, it'll work for a while, but then it'll stop working, but then it'll keep working again. And then after a while, it'll stop working, and it'll keep, it's intermittent connectivity. And it's going through the internet service provider.
Yeah.
I already knew. Once I checked my my stuff on my side, I already knew everything was green on my side. It wasn't no red. I already knew it was on their side. But it's crazy how when stuff go wrong, I know how the game go because I used to work at Cisco. You know what I'm saying? So I know how the game go. Once shit start happening, you just start engaging with everybody that's a part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they reach out to us first because they could probably get to us like first.
Quicker, yeah.
Yeah. But other side, they already know it's gonna take long. So they try to make it like it's a part of our problem.
Like who is our component?
Like the internet service provider. They went through Vodafone. Yeah, they went through Vodafone. So you got Vodafone, AT&T, CenturyLink, all that other shit.
That's y'all component.
That's the internet service providers that the customers use to connect with us. We like, they gotta use one of them to connect with us. You know what I'm saying? Like the customers can't connect to it directly. They can, but if they want to use certain services, they gotta use like other shit. But that shit crazy. But I already knew. I was like, that shit is working on coming directly, but when you go this way through the internet service provider, the shit fuck up every now and then. I already knew what it was. But that shit be putting me in a tight spot, because then I gotta damn prove our side. And with that shit, I don't even know how to prove that shit. So I be kind of lost. But I kind of knew. So while I was doing my shit, somebody from their side came on, was like, it looked like it's something with the internet service provider. But I knew that shit already. But I still got to prove that shit.
Because that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Right.
So you did what you was supposed to do.
Nah, because they came on and did and said that shit. I already knew though, but I still did my shit. I still put all my notes, everything, boom, boom, boom. I did my shit, yeah. At the same time, I wasn't about to work the other case, man. Fuck that. I gotta do my notes. I want to understand what's going on before I try to jump. I ain't like them other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Them other people.
No, I don't.
Nah, yeah, you don't. But I'm saying, other people are taking case. Once they see that shit was done, they felt like it was on the other side. They said, okay, I'm done with that. Let me get another case. Nah, I'm going goddamn investigate and make sure it's not us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
To make sure that your team or whoever you're affiliated with is covered, because that's who I guess.
Man, I'm telling you, the last about 4 cases I got when I had to collab with somebody else from another team or Microsoft, they were like, man, if I can give a kudos, if I was a customer, I'd damn give you thumbs up because you damn spot on, you know what I'm saying? I know what the fuck I do. I take my shit serious, you know what I'm saying? Man, fuck that shit. I ain't talking about it.
Why not talk about it? Why?
Cause, man, it's fucking Friday. I deal with that shit all week.
But if you know what you're doing, you sit and deal within your accomplishments. And you do what you're
but they didn't give me a fucking raise. I'm gonna talk to them.
Well, I'm not them though. So,
Yeah,
I'm trying to. I'm not them.
No, I need to talk to my manager. For real, man. Cause I know I do my shit. Motherfuckers trying to get, they talking about, man, they trying to give me kudos. My teammates. Like, come on, bro. I know I be on my shit, though.
So, well,
but I do get help.
Okay, so look.
Cause I don't know everything. I ain't gonna front. Like,
yeah, you don't. But that's why you sit and put yourself in a position to learn every day. Like, you supposedly you go to work and you're working at home still, right? So in your off hours or whatever, the time that's spent that you don't have the kids around or extra whatever. So then you can make that time for you, like to build yourself up, to keep going higher. See what I'm saying? Like, in doing that, then you don't necessarily need the verification of whoever your boss is in Microsoft or whatever. Because you're going to have certain people who would, online or offline, will pinpoint who you are. As strangely as it may seem, it'll happen.
Yo, it's crazy because it's like I don't talk to my boss. When it comes to like, it's just like I just clock into work every day. I don't talk to my boss or nothing, like no time at all. Like this shit is weird.
It's not.
It ain't weird.
Say certain stuff is weird.
It feel like it's weird because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I've been working from home, so you would think at least somebody would like, my manager would be like, yo, everything good,
Yeah.
Well,
I guess that's because of what?
Yo, nobody fucks with me.
About my people, the Navajo Nation.
Like, the shit is crazy. I love it though, you know what I'm saying? Because I log into work, I'm on the clock every day. I'm make sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing something progressive, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm telling you, nobody don't fuck with me at all. Like, Period.
Our stories, our
Pose.
ceremonies, and we are beautiful people.
But nobody don't fuck with me, yo. Like, for real. That shit is weird. It feels weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess because I'm working from home and I ain't never had this shit. Like, they don't mess with me. None of my managers don't say nothing to me at all. None.
But that's the, I guess, well, and that's why I say different strokes for different folks, because, like, you're getting to experience that, whereas certain people, you didn't experience that, and you know how it's like. And then when you get that opportunity where you can get that certain freedom, like, when you know it's like, you can sit and you can progress.
Man, I'm loving that shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can sit and operate on your own, and like, you know that I can do what I can do independently, and you know where your strength and your weaknesses are.
No, it's always been like that. But I'm just saying, like, for me to be at this new job, I guess that's it. For me to be at this new job, I never worked in the office really. For them to know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in my other jobs, I worked in the office. They never fuck with me either. You know what I'm saying? But I was in the office. I was there. Now it's like, right. Now I'm not there physically.
But your spirit still shows up.
Right, because they don't, I promise you, they don't, I haven't talked to my manager. Only time I've talked to my manager is when somebody try to complain, talking about, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 but it ain't on me.
Expect that, because 9 times out of 10,
she responds to them like, hey, he engaged who he needed to engage, boom, 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 that's it.
Yeah, but, and that's the thing, like, you have to kind of, like, 9 times out of 10, even with your word, you can be an expertise at something, and 9 times out of 10, you got to at least give room to an error.
Yeah, I know. Especially I'm just started.
Yeah.
Well, not just started, but you know, I'm still kind of green. I ain't been there a year yet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure after a year.
Because what March was a year, right? Because you moved here in March.
Yeah, I need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Meet the new DQ loaded A1 steakhouse burger.
I need to talk to. I don't know what the fuck, but
premium steak sauces. A1 thick and hearty steak sauce.
$1,500 for an apartment, when I can get that apartment, get a house. I need to figure out some shit.
Sweetheart, do my forearms look bigger?
They look the same.
I mean, but I don't know.
I've been spinning faster recently.
I probably still chill, but I need to start figuring some shit out.
I mean,
yeah, they kind of feel good.
That's, you get,
yeah, cool.
You can get that lower.
Yeah, my point.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds.
I could probably have a damn house. Huh?
My grandfather gave me this necklace after my grandmother passed away. It carries that spirit.
No, that's my point. I could probably have a damn house paying less than what the fuck I'm paying.